Spencer Pratt would be very proud. When I first met Dave, I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was kind of a douchebag. We met in a class at UCB. And a few weeks after it ended, he sent me an email and asked me to be in a sketch, which was basically him and his roommates lathering each other in underwear, calling each other gay. I had one line and it was, "You guys are fucking homos." So I guess we can say after I met Dave, I'll be honest, I thought he was kind of a douchebag. And then I got to know him, and I realized he really only goes halvesies with it. And here's my theory. He didn't lose his virginity until he was sophomore in college. Had this happened earlier, he might have gotten a full ride on the douchebag scholarship. But because he had to endure like a couple years of rejection, he had to develop some form of a conscience. Dave's friends like to describe him as a hopeless romantic, like the girl from Newport that you fell in love with on St. Paddy's Day, who he likes to call the one that got away, or otherwise known as the one he scared off. We'll talk. In his defense, though, he realized she was out of his league, so he settled for a BJ from her friend. No, but it's...
That sounds like Dave Neal!
Because there's that saying, if you love something, let it go. Or as Dave likes to say, if you love something, find the next best thing and then jizz on its face. He did end up sleeping with the one that got away, except it was platonic, and he labeled her as a lesbian. Because anyone that doesn't sleep with Dave Neal is a lesbian, apparently. And he's actually seen lesbians that he's found attractive and be like, I could turn her. He's never succeeded. Woo! All right. That's what I find most intriguing about Dave Neal. He's got this like hard douchebag shell, but inside he's softer than Elton John in a whorehouse. So for the rest of this roast, we're gonna play a little game called Douchebag or Pussy. Dave and I are very close because we both went through breakups at the same time. He handled his like a man, crying in the bathtub while listening to Rascal Flatts. Pussy! But then going out to bang half of the undergraduate class of Columbia. Douchebag. Dave's actually banged so many college girls, they have the Columbia's freshman orientation in his apartment now, so... I've seen him cry on more than one occasion. It's usually country music induced. Like when Blake and Miranda won Best Song, there were tears. And then at an open mic when a girl was playing an acoustic version, I forget what song, of Rascal Flatts. God Bless the Broken Road. Real tearjerker if you're a grown man. So yeah, pussy. But then he wiped the tears off his face and got on stage and talked about how he banged a girl that was born in 1994. Douchebag. She was there. He's also a sucker for anything by Pixar and anything with Ryan Gosling. So that's actually douchebag, pussy, or gay. You're just like a walking contradiction. Like you have subscription to Maxim, Sports Illustrated. You also own the book Codependent No More. And The Artist's Way.
Yes, the book.
But he'll post something on Facebook like, really trying to really buckling down and getting some creative inspiration. Thanks for all the love, guys. And then he'll send me a video being like, so I'm writing a joke about jerking off on my iPad on Facebook. And I'm like, that's not the artist's way, Dave. One night, he'll text me and he'll be like, yeah, I'm just having a me night, you know, lighting some candles, drinking some red wine, watching an entire season of Nashville. Because sometimes a single man has to do that on his own. And then next thing I know, he'll send me all right, this is a real picture that he once sent me from a bodega, a picture of muscle milk and condoms, and he just said, doing this. I'm just kidding, Dave does not use condoms. He does not. He does not use condoms. Oh, I just want, for all the ladies here, they found a new vaccine for HPV. It's called Not Fucking Dave Neal. You'll post like a selfie being like, selfie time, Marks, and then you'll post a picture of like a double rainbow and be like, so grateful. Check his Twitter, it's there. Oh man. Dave rotates more young girls than the teacup ride at Disney World. That's awful. That's the But like alright, so I basically describe myself as Dave's sister bro. Like he treats me like his little sister, but like sometimes I just turn into a bro when I talk to him, and I have to keep track of all the girls. Like there's Crazy Eyes, there's Clubbed Foot, White Plains. I've seen all, and I meet them, and they don't know that I've already seen them naked. I've already seen the pictures that they sent because he forwards them to me. But then I'll respond. I'll be like, yeah, I hit that, and then I'm like, Katie, what are you doing? You're turning into a bro. I love you, Dave. Oh man. All right. In my defense, though, he's got some female tendencies. I already pointed out the gay pregnant man stance. But he couldn't be pregnant because I realized his mood swings and the lengths he'll go for brownie batter. He has to be menstruating. It has to be happening. It might be difficult to mistake him as a gay man in the summertime, because he loves tank tops. He loves tank tops. You see Dave in the summer, he looks like the poster boy for like the locker room of a Chelsea New York sports club. But we all know he's a member of Crunch Gym, but he uses it for Zumba class and Vinyasa yoga, so. Hot yoga, I'm sorry. So, but like, how does he get all these girls? Half of which are here right now. He's got some good pickup lines, you know, like the "Who wore it best?" That was a winner. Sometimes he likes to show off his new Supras and tell girls that he's a music producer. And then when that fails, he'll just post a selfie with his 10-month-old nephew, because. You know, nothing like exploiting your sibling's firstborn for pussy. Here, Dave's got great asshole game, but when he cares, he kind of fucks it up. I'm no better. Well, yeah. But so, here's just like a description of myself for a dating service if I were Dave Neal. So a typical date will consist of me dragging you to an open mic where I'll begrudgingly buy you the cheapest drink on the menu. I'll use my stage presence for my lack of effort. And then convince you to come back to my apartment in the Upper West Side, Harlem. To my 6th floor walk-up, which I won't mention until we get there. I'll pour you more alcohol and take you to my rooftop where I'll really throw down the closing game. I'll pretend I don't have any condoms so that we can do it raw dog. And And then I'll pretend that I have to be on set early in the morning, which really means he wants to wake up, take a dump, and watch Michael and Kelly. Then I'll Instagram a picture of my coffee mug, hit some weights at Crunch Gym, write some new material about you, and then invite you to another open mic where there will be 3 other girls that I'm currently banging. And I'd like to just end with this. Dave, no matter how many vaginas you fuck, you're never gonna find what you're really looking for, which is a man's asshole.